been a while since I've seen one of these types of bicycle, but I mean, based from the perspective of the e-bikes in North America that you can rent in certain cities in North America, just triggered that memory. This is where I'm at. Way overdue laundry day. I only have one clean shirt and I had one clean underwear. It's on the George Price Highway, directly across the Ministry of Works and the road that goes to Cristo Rey as well. Excuse me. I see they're working on the road over here, which is way overdue. Let's see if we make our way down and see if they manage to deal with the lids. That's the library right there, off to the right. They need to plant some trees, maybe put in a little water fountain, some trash bins. Mow the yard, plant some flowers, pick up the trash. They look like they came out and dead with the lids, because this was an unsafe sidewalk. Look like they're making it wheelchair accessible. Don't pollute. Give a hoot. Don't pollute. They need to put down some palm trees and stuff, I would say. Just a brief history. This is the second phase of the twin town of Santa Elena. When chatting about the area based about the 1940s. Ooh, look like they doctored up that little alleyway as well. It's been a while since I've been moving around. They touched up the sidewalk, the drains. And if you move in this direction, you head towards the Twin Town. That's the old version of Santa Elena, by the way. This is the Santa Elena Library. The elementary look like it's opened, but we'll stop and check in without making assumption. This right here was this park or stuff was pretty popular and famous back in the day. I think one of the business owners in the business community took control and painted up and fixed it up and did a little rehab on it. And it's pretty popular. Back in the day, they used to do a lot of five-a-side competition as well here and basketball tournaments. Where the library is at too was a part of this park at one point. This building will have always been there, and this building have never been there. And that new five-a-side court that they're putting back there is a new addition to it that have always been a part of the park. Ooh. That's one of the things that I was kind of hoping that they would start doing. Like, a lot of the parents have automobile now, and they should have did a little drive-through so you can do drop-off and pick-up, so you don't get all congested. They did put in a little play area for the kids. They should have thought about parking for the teachers as well. Ross picking, man. Dudley. debating if I should walk back in that direction. That's another thing might have to highlight for the architects when they design school. Include parking. Parking drop off. I mean, you can see I'm trying not to include the cars, but you know, I got cars parked on the street. That's another thing when you're walking around. Most drivers don't use their indicator to at least give you an idea what they're doing or what's happening or what's going on, or cluing you to their decision making. Just be mindful of that if you're a tourist and you're moving about enjoying the area. Because what's fascinating about this specific location is that we're gonna go up there in a sec. There's a fabulous restaurant just up the way. Did a little drain. Clever. And possibly sidewalk as well. I'm just coming over to check out what's happening, what's going on with the five-a-side stadium. Get a close up. Ooh, they did artificial turf again over here. It looks awesome. And it's still under construction, it looks like. It's pretty warm. The grass is on. The turf is hot, as I'm doing. I just came over because a lot of great basketball players came out of here, and some of them live right around this park, and a lot of amazing footballers as well came out of here as well. So it's a very talented place. A lot of its citizens blessed with gifts you would blow your mind. Those are for electricity. The Santa Elena sub police station is right over there as well. Remember, please, summer vacation, make your way down to the library, read books. Reading is important. It opens a whole other world for you. It allows you to experience and explore things from the comfort of your home. This is a famous George Price Highway. It was once known as the Western Highway. You take that towards Belmopan, the nation capital. Towards this direction, you're going to travel towards the twin town of San Ignacio, Sacots, Benque, and beyond. You gotta be quick on your toes. I'm gonna hike up to it. Like I said, there's a famous restaurant that's located right here as well that you can enjoy. It's like from San Ignacio, let's say Cajalpech, all the resorts are up in the area by Cajalpech, Maya site, and the Cajalpech resort. If you have private transportation, that would take you about maybe 12 minutes to drive from there to this restaurant. The downtown area, which would be like Maida's and Bella's and the other downtown place, if you don't have transportation, you can take a taxi. It'll be about like 7 minutes. In your private car, it'll be about the same, 5 minutes. There you have it. You can also take this road and go to hike up to Monkey Falls, just on the outskirts of Cristo Rey village as well. There's quite a bit that you can enjoy here. You have also the Hives that you can check out as well, the Hive restaurant and bar, which is also a nice spot. You have Tequila nightclub, But I highly recommend, if you're going to Tequila, you gotta do that in crowd, and see if you can, if you have transportation, do it in a crowd. Otherwise, if you, even if you have transportation, go with more, let's say 4 or more people. Notify your hotel that you're heading over there, and like I said, travel in groups. Then you got the Rodriguez brothers famous barbecue, and a couple other famous barbecue shacks over on that side as well that you can experience as well. A landmark is Victor Valdez super grocery store. You can ask about to give you an idea where the Rodriguez brother barbecues, but they're pretty famous as well, so if you ask for info, people should know. I think right there is the first Santa Elena firehouse. My finger is blotting out. It's the first Santa Elena firehouse. If you're adventurous, you can figure out how to get up there. Get on behind the firehouse. There's a street. It's a little bit higher. I'd say about maybe 20 to 30 feet higher. And you can travel that back road and go all the way between Hillview and Santa Cruz, and you can see the Twin Town. In certain areas you can just be adventurous and you can overlook both of the Twin Town from Santa Elena.